Hello everyone, welcome back to Children's Corner. I am Teacher Brumfield and today we'll continue with our series on teaching your child how to read. So in the previous um, episodes, we have talked about how important the 26 letters of the alphabet are and their sounds. So, given that you're working on that, even if you're not through, I'm going to give you a critical tip that you need that will help your child learn to read. So, with me, I have some storybooks and they are critical for you as parents. So, if you don't have any at home, you can take your time, purchase one at a time, and build your collection. So you have your stories. It's important to read to your child. This should have been happening even before birth. You read to your babies in your belly. You read to them before they can speak. And if you were not doing that, it's fine. It's never too late to start. Start now. So reading is essential as it helps to develop language and literacy skills. And by listening to you, they'll become more aware of letter sounds. And you can prompt them. For example, this book I have, Look Out, Hungry Lion. Okay? So, for example, you're reading the title of the story and you say, Look. What letter do you hear at the beginning of the word look? Or what letter is this? Or what sound does it make? So you just use up the letters because they will be familiar with some letters and some sounds or all of them, which would be good. Then you use up them and you read, and you're expecting your child to listen to the story. Because listen, reading is not about just calling the words fluently or being able to identify a variety of words. It's also about comprehension. So listening is an important skill. So even when they're reading the books for themselves, they have to pay attention so they can understand what is taking place in the story. So by you reading, you can ask questions. So here I have this story, and you say, it's dinner time. Hungry Lion is in the mood for something that swings in the trees. Look out! All right, so to see if your child is paying attention, you can say, what swings in the tree? What do you think Hungry Lion is looking out for? All of these things so they can pay attention, be engaged, and so they can understand what is taking place in the story page by page. And when you go looking for books to read to your child, I want you to have a variety of books. So here I have this Hungry Lion, and you have animals, you have a jungle thing here. Next, you wouldn't buy just animal books. You'd go here, even though I have animals on the front here, it's dinner time. And you can relate this to what you do at home and the things that you use in the home, and then the little sounds that start these things in the home, and you'll be helping your child will be well on his or her way to learn to read. Okay, well, this one now, you can buy books like these. I'll suggest books like this too, because this is a collection of stories. So it's a bedtime stories, and every time before bed you practice to read to your child. Believe it or not, this will aid in your child's ability, develop the ability to learn to read. Listening is an important skill in reading because it helps them significantly. So what I want you to do is to read as much as you can, even if it's one story per day. If you can't do it every day, every other day, but don't let a week pass and you do not read to your child. Okay, have fun with your little ones, make story time, let them see the fun in reading, and when they see you having fun reading, they will want to read too, because some of them, they are fearful of it because they dread it as if it's a task. But when you can let it looks fun, then they will see it as leisure and they'll engage and they'll be interested to go and pick up books. Even if they can't read it, let them do picture reading and so forth and get them ready for the next step. Okay, I hope you'll take my tip. See you next time. Bye.